Bicknoller Post, and as you can see, this little area that's quite often used by the cattle and other animals to drink is totally dried up. People do sit on these stones for picnics as well. The post is just over there, and I'm just assessing whether to go down Weacombe Combe. I'm just assessing whether it looks like it's going to bucket down, so I don't want to be in an exposed area. Now, although I said the source of the stream was down there a bit, I think it comes from here and then seeps through and goes down over there and comes out. There's that Knaresborough Hill Fort there. Not Knaresborough, Dowsborough. I keep calling it Knaresborough because there is one there. No, Dowsborough. Somebody just walking by a minute ago. Just let them go past. Woman on her own. Don't see many of those. A couple, the two couples I saw earlier, they've shot off, but they've probably gone to Bicknoller for lunch. So, I've just decided what to do now. Oh, she's having a rest. Look, right near where I want to be. Oh, God. The heather's not very bright, it's quite pale. Normally you could see like a blue haze of the heather, but it's dried up very quickly this year. You usually get the gorse and the heather all sort of together, but the heather has really suffered, I think, because of the drought. Gorse is stronger, will take over the land. So this is Bicknoller Post, which I've come to thousands of times. Right, I'm just going to go up to here a minute. Hi. Nice cool breeze. And I'm going down Weacombe, and then I'm going to come back up, come along the edge there, and then I wouldn't do it if I thought it was going to bucket down any minute. I think that it's moving fast enough to go right over. Right, turning off. Excuse the sweet, but I need glucose. Basically, I'm going down Weacombe now. It's much harder going up Weacombe, especially that last bit. That is really quite punishing. I looked over at Minehead, which is over that way. I can just see Dunkery Beacon. It was much bigger when I was further back. And it didn't look too bad. The clouds, it doesn't feel thundery, but by 3 o'clock it could. I always find 3 to 4 o'clock when all the airs have had chance to mingle, the warm and the colder airs, and the wind drops. That's when you know when the wind drops. So I'm going down this lovely path, which has been cleared by the look of it. I've got a feeling, do you know why they've cleared it? Guess why? I haven't mentioned much news. We've had wildfires all over the planet, and some of the worst we've ever had in England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland. Now this has been widened. This has probably been all cut back on purpose because the Quantock wardens are very, very good and aware of fire risk up here. So I think you'll find everywhere you go the paths are being widened to keep that gap, because this place is like a tinderbox. It's had a little splatter this morning and it's cooler. And they do deliberate burning, by the way. It's got a special name. It's been known for years and years on the Quantocks. They probably do it on Exmoor as well. It's a type of burning. It's got a name. And it's the reason they do it is to keep everything under control. Because I just noticed how wide this path was. But it wasn't very wide going up from Holford. The ferns were very close. But you see, if they've got to get vehicles up here, you've got to have some tracks that are accessible. You know, if they've got to get fire brigade, well, I don't know about fire brigade, but something up here, ambulance. I expect they could get a fire brigade up here if they had to. There's supposed to be a stream down there. I haven't looked and I haven't heard. Yes, I can just about hear a trickle. That's all very overgrown up. But there is a stream now. The heather, very pale. Very anemic looking. Of course, things do start dying back once September come. Right, over there again. I could be singing in the hills soon, everyone, for the rain. Rain dancing up in the hills. I told somebody I'd do some rain dancing for them. Right, now I'm coming down Weacombe Combe. The fire, people have been out widening the tracks to stop any case as barriers to fire if it was to start up there. Deliberately creating wider gaps on the tracks. And I was quite surprised to see the stream appearing. I've heard the stream trickling as I've been going along, unable to see it because of all this vegetation. And I was quite surprised to see the stream. Quite full, well, not quite full. I mean, obviously it's usually deep, fast and whatever. But here we have it. I just saw a little bird come down a minute ago and have a little drink. Oh, put a stick up. That's good, isn't it? Rowan trees. There's quite a few rowan trees that I've passed with the red berries. They do look dehydrated though. Limp. A lot of them. So even that one there, see some of the branches are sort of limp because they really need a good drink. But there's a stream's running all behind here. I was quite surprised to see how full it was then. God, you can smell wet vegetation when it's wet. It gives off sort of a type of scent. Just doing a little bit more for you lot. I wasn't going to do any, I was going to cut back on videoing actually because I've done these walks so many times, but each time the world's in a different place. There's still slaughter going on in Lebanon badly now, and Gaza. It's still very bad, very bad. Russia's still attacking Ukraine, Ukraine's attacking Russia. Talk of nuclear war and invasion of Britain. You know, all these scary things going on around the planet, and some people are saying all the fires are being deliberately set on purpose by arsonists they want to set Europe alight. There's another way of trying to destroy us, is set us on fire. It could be an old thing that's happened in the past. And there's been lots of earthquakes. I mean, some of these premonitions and predictions have sort of seem to be coming true. Just need one big plague, I suppose, and then we're due a tsunami over in West Somerset. We're due a tsunami up the Bristol Channel. But who knows? Anyway, in a minute I'll be turning off and climbing up some steps to the top there, to the plantation, Staple Plantation. where you get great views. Then I'm just going to make my way back. I'll be on the turn once I get up there. And I'm not going up to the beacon today. I'm walking the base of Beacon Hill, not the very base. It's midriff. And then I'll be making my way back, Lady's Edge, above Shepherd's Combe, Hodder's Combe, and back and back. That's the plan. Possibly passing either Old Foxton House or the memorial trees. I'm going to make that decision when I get there. Anyway, I must turn off because I've only got the mobile with me today. I can charge it up when I'm going along, driving. But I thought it's a shame if people don't see where I'm going. And I know there was a big old tree. In fact, I can see it now. It's been dead for years, but it's where the stream passes by. And there it is. And you wonder to yourself, how could that tree have died when it's right on the stream? See that one there? I've taken pictures of that for years, that tree. It's right on the stream, so what killed it? Was it an ash? Over and out. My path to go up is just down there, and I'll be going up right up there. Over and out. See that combe there? I've just walked down that, Weacombe Combe. I've just come all the way down that, then climbed up some steps up to that gate there. I've been everywhere here. I've been down the other side and gone up various combes there. Can't see it yet, but Beacon Hill's up there with the trig point. Once I've climbed up this slope here, I'm going to allow myself to have a fruit bar, but not until I've climbed up that. Then it's all downhill mainly, and it's only gentle slopes. Bit of undulation, but not big. I'm just going to sit here for a sec. When all the ferns have died down, you've got a great view across the hills there. Just going to sit here for a second. This is a good place to sit when the sun is baking by this tree here. See, look, extreme risk of fire, no camping, stoves, no fires, no barbecues. They're withdrawing barbecues off the shelves now, these takeaway ones that you can put made of foil and like a grill. I've seen quite a few when I've been out over the past week, when I've been up the wood, but no, I don't know if they're banning them on the beach. I'm not sure about the beach, but I would have thought you shouldn't have them anywhere at the moment. They tend to dry everywhere. So anyway, this is Beacon Hill. Staple Plantation is another name for it, which is probably written up over there on that sign over there. Staple Plantation. Because this place behind me, which I haven't explored for a long time, going through that gate, where you can weave in and out all the trees and then come all the way back round. I've done some of it, yeah, over the years. I've only just had a drink, so I'm not going to have another drink now until I get up that slope there. There's a seat up the top. So folks, this is Sheila. The time is about 12:30 on the 17th of August 2026. And yeah, so there we go. That's the thing at the moment. Extreme risk of fire, very much so. Very much so, but the paths are quite wide. They keep them wide. They're very good, the wardens and the people that manage the Quantocks. Some of them are farmers, don't forget. The Quantocks isn't all National Trust or belongs to the public. It's owned by various farmers who sometimes graze their animals up here. So, right, I'm going to turn off till I get up the top. Right, over and out. Line coming down there, that's where I came back. That's what I came down an hour or so ago from Bicknoller, where all those bushes are. I came down that. Now you imagine climbing up that. I have climbed up similar And I went right the way down Weacombe, right the way down to the bottom to the Beacon Hill and the Staple plantation area. Now you can't see it, but just up there somewhere there is a path. I think it's just back there. There's a little path. It takes you to the trig point. I think it goes up through that gap there. Let me have a look. Yeah, if you go up through there, that takes you to the trig point. If you go up there like that. Yeah. Somebody coming on a bike. Yeah, so that's what I came down that earlier. Then I went down the combe.